Today, fellas, I'm about to give you the game. Welcome back to the Jamal Show, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to another great episode. Today, man, I really want y'all to listen to me. I know I put out content, this, that, and the third, but I hope that this one, out of all the content I put out, and I got some good stuff, I hope that this really truly resonates with the fellas. Fellas, I'm here to help. If you have been struggling with women or in life, today, that's about to change. But I need something from y'all, man. Before I give out this good game, this free game, because I'm about to start charging. This free game I'm about to give y'all, man, I need y'all to do me a favor. If you see this show and there's anything that you walk away with from any information, you say, man, that was good, I'm gonna try that. Just give me a like and a comment, man. That does numbers for me. That does numbers for me, literally. It puts me in the algorithm and it helps guys like yourself or women like yourself find this information that's really truly going to help people. And that's my goal here, right? It's all about love and positivity. And I've made some very controversial, I feel like, content. But at the same time, I always have the goal in mind of truly trying to help somebody. That's why I share my stories. If you're new to the show, go look at the other videos I made. I'm very honest and very open about my relationships and my experiences in life in hopes that it helps somebody. So if you can help me and do me a favor, just like, share, or at least comment. Like and comment and do wonders. You ain't even got to share it. Like and comment. If you really want to go further, man, you can support the show at thejamalshow.com. Pick you up some merch. I got some new PLP stuff coming. It's going to be fire. PLP stands for promoting love and positivity. All right? So without further ado, man, we're going to jump right into it. So I got some notes in my phone today, which I typically don't do. But I really want to give y'all some game today, okay? Today is about specifically for men, but women, I'm sure y'all can take away from this and have these conversations about self-development, okay? Fellas, here's one thing I want to do before I give you the information. I need to have y'all dedicate at least 1 year. This is real. This is a 1 year progress. Give yourself 1 year to implement these things I'm about to give you, and I guarantee you will see progress in your life. I'm not gonna steer you wrong. I've done these things myself, and I've seen a drastic change in my life and the type of women that I attract. Okay? So, first thing is give yourself 1 year and come up with a schedule to do these things. Let's jump into it. First thing that you guys need to implement into your weekly routine is the gym. I've said it before and I say it again. The gym is that important. It really is. Focusing on your physical fitness is more than just your physical fitness. That's the first thing, right? Your physical appearance, the way you look, the way you carry yourself, right? The way people see you. When you walk in, especially if you look like you work out without somebody have to ask if you work out, it demands a certain level of respect. You literally are wearing the dedication. You are wearing the consistency. It shows. That's an attractive quality, right? The main thing is, regardless if you are not in physical peak shape, you don't have to be the biggest bodybuilder. That's not what I'm saying. I think that detours a lot of people when I say the gym. They think, here we go. Listen, it's less about being brolic and a lot more about the feeling of accomplishment. Just knowing that you went in there, you said, okay, dude, I'm gonna dedicate 3 weeks or 3 days a week. I'm gonna dedicate 3 days a week, go in here and do my best. I'm telling you, that feeling that you did it for you, that you said you were gonna go out and do something and you went out and did it, is priceless, man. Trust me with that. That alone is just, all this stuff goes hand in hand. That alone adds to confidence, right? Right? Your everyday, the normal stuff that you do, whatever your routine is. Maybe you get up and you go grab a cup of coffee. That's what I like to do. I get up and I go downstairs, I grab a cup of coffee, and I start my day, and I go through my list of things I need to do, or sometimes I just enjoy a cup of coffee. Walk into your car, reaching up to grab some out of the cabinet, just regular day stuff. You feel better, you feel more limber. I'm telling you, working out it has so many benefits. Obviously the health benefits are from it, right? So your physical fitness and going to the gym, whether it be working out, active, at home, I don't care. But as long as you're putting that work in to improve your physical body and taking care of this body that's helping you maneuver through your everyday activities is extremely important, okay? And also, you're developing a routine. It's like, it's a circle. It's like you're creating a routine, you're deciding to do a routine, and then the benefits that come from it, the way it makes you feel, it's a cyclical nature. It's like it feeds right back into itself. Like, I like doing this, and then when I do this, it makes me feel good, so I'm gonna do more of this. That's just the way it works, all right? So gym, working out, being active, however you wanna take it, is extremely important. The next thing, I also talked about this in the show with my homeboy, Jalen Warren. Go check out his show, Elevated Mind Podcast. Really, really good dude. Great information over there. Also, he's on Instagram. And we did a lot of shows together, so you can check those out. But intellect. Your intellect, your mind is extremely important for growth. One of the ways you can do that, the strongest ways you can do that, is by reading. Obviously, you can go take courses. You can do a whole bunch of stuff if you want to get a new trade. But specifically, what I want you guys, something you could do right now, you can implement this right now, is by signing up for Audible and going and starting to download listening to some books. A lot of guys don't want to sit down and read. I'm one of those people. I had to figure out what works for me. What works for me is audiobooks. I can be on the go. I don't have to sit down and dedicate time to reading. I can multitask. It's like listening to a podcast for me. And I have another good book for that. Is Atomic Habits. Shout out to my boy Jalen Warren. He also said this. We agree. Atomic Habits is like a book that creates good habits. So going back to the gym, reading, creating good habits. If you have a habit of drinking, it talks about basically putting things in or out of your line of vision, because by design, our mind is a creature of habit. We see something and we do it. If we don't see it, you forget about it. You ever heard the saying, out of sight, out of mind? It's a real thing, right? I use that for example, but it's true. If you want to go to the gym, put your shoes by the door, right? So all you see now, just with these two things, how all of these kind of work and coincide together. They all work together. Reading, especially a book like Atomic Habits, is about creating habits that's going to help you go to the gym. Going to the gym is going to help you get disciplined. Reading is going to do the same thing, and vice versa. They all work together, okay? And an important thing, a really important thing, if we talk about for the fellas and you're trying to get better with women, looking better, right? The gym is going to help you get there. Why reading? Why is reading important? Because it's going to enhance your conversation skills. It's going to give you something else to talk about. It's going to give you a reference point. When you start to have these conversations, you have an anchor, and then it's not an opinion-based thing. There's some validity behind it. You've done your research. That's an attractive quality. That gets overlooked. That's an attractive quality, guys. I'm telling you. All right. Once again, that all adds to confidence, right? When you go into a situation with a woman and you're able to intelligently articulate yourself because you know different words. That's another thing, right? You're picking up different words. You understand different meanings, and you have a different perspective, a healthy perspective, or just something that's intriguing enough to say, that's important, man. So the first two things, gym and your intellect, man. Read some books, educate yourself, okay? Another thing you can control, this is more long-term, is your income. Once again, I said this in the show, last show. Income. Why income? Obviously, more money, you can do more things. I think that's kind of self-explanatory. You can invest more. You can take your girl out on a date. You can experience more. You can go live more life. You can travel. Money gives you access, right? And women look at money as a sign of security, as well as physical fitness, right? Somebody who, like, ooh, they can protect me, sign of security. Financially, I don't have to worry about things. He can take care of himself, and if anything, he can take care of us. Also, another level of security, man, is outside of protection and income. Women want emotional security. This is a left field. It's not in my notes, but I just want to bring that up. Women want emotional security. They want to know that the man is going to be there emotionally as well. Are you attentive, right? This is more self-development skills. This usually, I feel like, comes with experience. You could probably read up on this as well. I'm sure there's books out there for it. But being emotionally available adds a level of security as well. Just wanted to point that out, right? And also, man, it gives you personally a peace of mind. Because going through this process, especially if you're dating, you're trying to, you're wanting to get out there and you see if you want to find your girl or whatever you're looking for, there's going to be down times, man. It's not always going to be up. It's not going to always be peaches and cream. You're going to have to still go through the trenches a little bit. It gives you a level of peace of mind, right? You don't have to worry. You don't have to feel like you pressured. Oh, well, she wasn't the one. You know what I'm saying? And you're good. Everything's still on track. So your income is important. And last but not least, man, one of the main things that I take pride in personally, and I really do think that a lot of men should take pride in, and there's another book I really want to point out, Think and Grow Rich. It actually talking about how sex can make you wealthy in so many words. And that may sound ridiculous, but the motivation for a lot of men is their desire for women. That's why we even having this conversation right now. That's why I'm even making this video, giving you this list. It starts within yourself, but it's becoming the best version of yourself for the quality of life. But ultimately, what kind of quality of life is there without women for a heterosexual man? It said in the book that people who are adorned, right, care about their fashion, typically are very sexually active. That's a research thing. And it opened my mind to say, when you think about women who look really, really good, and you ever doubt in your mind, she probably ain't, no, trust me. If she takes pride in her appearance, she having sex. Same with men. You see a man that takes pride in his appearance, they're having sex. A lot of them. They're very sexually active because they take pride in what they look like. That was a fun fact for me. So I wanted to share that. All right, so just know that that's always on the table. If that's your motivation, that's always on the table. Just do it within moderation. But check out Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Great book. But take care of your appearance, man. Your appearance matters. Being well groomed is extremely important. If you got a beard or your facial hair or bald or whatever, but being well groomed and try some stuff. You know what I'm saying? You may use, if you're a guy, this is all new information for you. This is gonna be a process, man. Trust the process, take your time. You gotta figure out what looks good on you, but try some different things and just be well groomed. Go to a barber, try some different barbers, see who works well for you. What kind of compliments do you get? That's how you really start to solidify. Or how does a haircut make you feel? But being well groomed, man, taking care of yourself. Women really appreciate that. Your fashion. Fashion is a subjective thing to what people like. But ultimately, like I said, if you're very adorned and you care about your appearance to some degree, and that is also one of these things that if you don't have much fashion sense, man, I don't care. Go to the mannequin, buy it off the mannequin. But make sure that you care about your fashion. Make sure you care about your appearance. If you need help with fashion and you're shooting in the dark, man, I do consultations, all right? You can reach out to me. We can set up a meeting and I will help you. All right, I give you a starting point of some things you can do. Also have a video out about fashion. But if you want to have a one-on-one with me, we can set up a consultation. Just hit me at collab@thejamadshow.com. Once again, that's collab@thejamadshow.com, and I will help you. But ultimately, man, focus on your fashion, okay? Trust me, that's important. When a woman sees a man, the first thing she looks at is his shoes. Then she looks up from there and see who you are. She may look at your face, you might have caught her attention, then she looking at everything else to see how well you're put together. Once again, she wants to women like what other women like. Just like if you want a beautiful woman, there's a understatement that women don't care about appearances. Trust me, brother, they do. A lot more than you think. So your appearance matters. All right? Once again, that just takes time to develop. Listen, if you can do those 4 things and implement that every week for a month, that's all I'm saying. If you do 3 times a week at the gym, you read a couple of times a week, you start to look at ways to enhance your income, and you start focusing on your fashion sense. Maybe you're buying an article of clothing every couple of weeks you get paid or something. Or you start looking at your closet and start to put different things together. Or like I said, you can do that consultation. Hit me at collab@thejamadshow.com and I can point you in the right direction. But my whole point is, you implement this every week for a month, and you do that for 12 times. That's 1 year, fellas. Just break it down. Don't look at it as a whole year else forever. 1 week at a time for 1 month, 12 times. That's 1 year. I promise you, you are going to see yourself in a way better situation. You can thank me later. Like I said, guys, if you like this content, man, you felt like any of this information was helpful, just hit me with that like, man. Leave a comment, say thank you, brother. I really appreciate it, or something. That's really, really going to help me grow. If you really, really like it, man, share it to one of your friends. If you're a woman, share it to your cousins or anybody. Just share it. If women, if you like what I'm telling you, you think this is truth, leave a comment, say truth, or hit the like button. Help me grow this channel. Help me grow and get this information out there. All right. And once again, if you want to collab, whether it be consultation or you want to come on the show, hit me at collab@thejamadshow.com. Man, thank y'all for tuning in to another great episode. This is during the day. This is how you know I needed to get this off my chest. And I really, really, truly, truly want to help people out there. So, of course, y'all stay blessed, man. Thank y'all once again. And until next time, love, peace.